Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Held Together Student Jam. Yeah.
Woo! Burr, 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 burr.
Woo!
Ow! What's
Oh,
up, everyone?
how's it going? But before we get started, Kale, what is a student jam?
Oh, good question, Neil. A student jam is where our improv students can get together and perform some improv games for us. And they're just, doing so. And then afterwards, a student team will do a show for us, and that team is the Boomer Broads.
Ooh, exciting. Uh, a lot of people ask, what is improv? And improv is basically acting without a script. And we're going to do a lot of that. And we're going to need some suggestions from you, the audience. So for those of you in YouTube, if you check the chat right over there or down there, if you're on your phone, you're going to find Richard in the chat asking for suggestions to inspire the scenes that you're about to see. And hey, Richard, where are you?
Yeah.
Hello. Hi, YouTube.
There's Richard.
Hello, Richard. And Richard's going to be here. He's going to be our behind the scenes guy, and he's going to filter the suggestions. So if yours didn't get picked, it wasn't Kale or Neil, it was Richard.
Yeah, and it's totally 100% completely at random.
I agree. I am contractually obligated to agree.
That sounds like he's telling the truth.
Yep.
Anyway, why don't we do our first student jam game?
Before that, I'd like to talk about the Held2gether scholarship.
Oh, good call.
One of the things that we do one of the reasons we're doing the student jam is to raise awareness for like the Held2gether scholarship, and you can donate just by I believe there's a link in the chat again, and it really goes to help people who can't really who have trouble affording improv classes and whatnot. And Kale, anything else to
add? Donate as many hundreds and thousands of dollars that you can, that you feel like.
That's true. We all, some of us got our stimulus checks. All right. I think now is the time to start our first game.
Okay. Well, our first game stars Kate, Sally, Edgar, and KK, and Emmanuel. And it's called 3-Word Story. So each player is going to get 3 words at a time to tell us a completely comprehensive, logical story. So they're going to do 3 words each, looping through their order. And the suggestion gave by Sarah Pinsky is Richard the Broadway Star.
Like I said, completely at random.
This story is about Richard the Broadway Star. 3-word story. Give it up. Woo!
Woo!
Richard was a Broadway star who
went to the
subway, fell on
a rock and
broke a toenail
and ran to the
hospital for some
drugs, intravenous syringes
to attach to
his big toe.
He leapt up
and he exclaimed
from kissing honey.
He shouted to
the cute nurse.
He hugged her tightly
and said to
She punched him.
he was very
Enamored of her.
and threw himself
on the gurney.
Instant karma love.
he went to
His happy place.
and brought her
syringes and stitches.
She said yes.
I would love
To paint your
broken toenails and
The foot it
Had a voice.
it was the
most beautiful sound.
he ever heard.
All right. Good story. Wow, Richard. A lot of weird stuff going on for you. Some intravenous toe drugs.
You know, sometimes you got to go between the toes so cops can't see the marks.
That's how I do it. Wait.
Yep.
Wait.
Next, we're going to need Rico, Nicole, and Brian. We can just get them to pop on. One more. There we are. And we're going to play Emotional Store. To start this off, we're just going to go with the store that we're doing. Rico, you're going to be the shop owner or the cashier. And Nicole and Brian, you'll be buying something. We'll just do a regular scene, kind of normal. And our suggestion for this one is a shoe store, suggested by Liz Lanier. So this one's Emotional Store, everybody. Yeah.
Woo! Honey, listen, I know I already have enough shoes in my closet, but these shoes just came out and this is the best store, okay? So please, let's just go in.
Jeff, I of course we're gonna go in. I just think you have a problem with the various type of tap shoes you've been selecting lately.
I know. Sir, hi. My name is Ralph. This is my wife, Lucy. We are looking for the new tap shoes that just came in, the ones with the red stripe.
Welcome, folks. We have those new shoes, and you'll find them all the way down at the end of this aisle by the blue happy face on the wall.
Wow.
Jeff, you're so weird. Like, you're so embarrassed you're gonna go by Ralph now. Okay, I'm going with this.
Ralph, Jeff, it's a stage name, honey, okay? Don't embarrass me in front of the shopkeeper. Sir, I'm looking for a size 12 and a half. Are you... Okay, fine, 11 and a half. Do you have those in stock?
Why, yes, we do. I'm also an 11 and a half, and so I always make sure we have every kind of shoe in that size, even the high heels for the ladies.
Oh, honey,
Here you go.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Oh, that's
$1,000.
But of course, they're diamond encrusted.
Honey?
So you're willing to spend that much money on shoes, but not on a ring for my finger?
Well, the diamonds are on the shoes, so we could pretend that some of them are yours.
Honey, come on now.
Can you turn down these puppy dog eyes?
Tell you what, I'll give you the cutest couple discount, and I'll take about 10% off of those shoes.
Oh, okay. You and your shoes.
I mean, I'm really excited because we tend to use my entire closet of shoes at home.
Oh,
Let me just wrap those up for you and
All
bring
right.
you up. Will you be paying by Venmo, credit card, Apple Pay?
She's got it.
oh, right. I just got that stimulus check, so I guess I've been out of work, but who needs to worry about that? I'll get your shoes.
Thanks, hon.
Thank you, ma'am.
I love being
And
married.
here you go, and here's your receipt. Hope you all have a great day.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yay! Oh, that was such a normal and nice transaction. And diamond encrusted shoes are worth way more than the $900 you got after the 10%. But now we're going to color this whole scene with a new emotion. And that emotion we got from the chat was ecstatic. You guys are ecstatic for these shoes. And that suggestion was given to us by Michelle Giassi. All right, guys, emotional store. Woo!
Honey, this is the shoe store I was telling you about. They have the new amazing shoes in stock. Can we please go in? Please.
Yes. All those tap shoes you have? Yes. And this is like, yes.
Right? Oh my gosh. All right, let's go in. Hi, sir.
Hi.
Welcome, folks! It's a great day to buy shoes!
Yes. Sir, I was looking for the brand new shoes, the one with the red stripe, the tap shoes. Do you have them in stock?
My God, I have them! I sure do! They're all the way down this aisle, right at that blue happy face that's on the wall!
You're so funny, honey. Like, you're so embarrassed to say your real name, Jeff, and you're going by Ralph now?
Oh, I'm sorry, Lucy, but it's a stage name, so, Sir, I want to ask, do these shoes come in a size 12 and a half? Okay, I'm sorry, I mean 11 and a half?
Yes, they do, because I'm an 11 and a half, so I make sure all the shoes have to come in 11 and a half. Even the high heels for the ladies.
I don't even know what to do with myself right now. Do you have the shoes on you right now, or should I go run and get them? Where are they?
Here you go.
Oh my God! Look at them. They're amazing. Wait, $1,000?
They're diamond encrusted.
Oh my God! Even better, honey, please.
That is more than you're willing to put on a ring on my finger.
Yeah. Yes, honey, but I mean, these diamonds, they're so beautiful. I mean, they're basically like a ring on your finger.
So, shall we be paying with Venmo, with cash, with gold doubloons? What?
Well, she's paying, so. And she's very excited about it.
Stimulus check. I mean, who cares that I have no job? But let's spend my money on your shoes.
Yes.
Give me that card, baby. Here you
I'm so
go.
excited.
Oh, you know what? You all are the cutest couple alive to ever come in this store. I'm going to give you the 10% cutest couple discount.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. We use all of my shoes that are in my closet at home.
Well, here you go, cute couple. Here's your shoes.
Yes!
Yay! Oh, I've never seen people so excited for shoes, but that's because I only own 3 pairs.
Looked like Brian was more into the shoes than the girl in that one.
It happens. Everyone's got a fetish.
Oh, they did have diamonds too, so, Well, let's give it up for our next 2 players, Penny and KK.
Woo woo!
They're going to be playing Infomercial, where we are given a suggestion of a completely made up product, and they're going to sell it to us.
Baby, yeah.
As seen on YouTube. So the infomercial suggestion for the product was given by Christopher Walker. Good job, Christopher, over there in the chat. Is it this way? Am I pointing right? I'll never know. The suggestion is called Air Dogs. Air Dogs is the product name, and you get to tell us, what is it? Give it up for infomercial. Woo!
Woo! Welcome and good night, everyone. Thank you for joining us at Quarantine Value Celebration. I'm Pipsy Carmichael, and you know our co-anchor.
I'm Magnolia Rose. So excited to be here, folks.
Oh my God. So excited to tell you about the brand new product as seen on TV, Air Dog.
The Air Dog. I'll tell you, Pipsy, I've been waiting for this. I could not be more excited to tell our viewers about this great new product. I have 3 at home.
Oh my God, Magnolia.
I can't live without them.
3 at home.
And I might just buy a few more tonight, you know, after this Air Dog. Oh.
Let me fill you in, folks, on a little bit about what Air Dog is all about. In 1957, we had Professor Van Boomer in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Yes. And he noticed that sometimes he had ED. I know. It only affects the male population of our wonderful audience out there. But what can you do? What can you do? Well, he being a retired professor figured it out.
He was in Area 51 looking for those UFOs when he got struck by that ED, which is electronified diarrhea. And lo and behold, instead of finding a UFO, he discovered that Air Dog.
The Air Dog that came out of the sky in a blue light fell right into his hands and the headlights of his car.
It's about 5 pounds. It's made out of magnolia encrusted steel. Well, I got a little mixed up there because that's my name, but I'm so excited about it.
That's okay.
But this very lightweight steel, and you can look at it like a mirror. You could put your lipstick on. You could sleep with the sucker. But what this professor really liked was that well, you tell him, Pepsi, what he really liked about this product.
What the good guy really loved about this product was that it just sealed itself by its own vacuum power. All you have to do is just sit on it and it sucks right on.
I sit on mine all the time.
No more problem.
I can't get enough of that Air Dog. And tonight, just for you viewers, $19.99, 4 payments of $19.99.
That's right.
If you act soon, you can get a second one for $89.99.
That's right.
4 payments.
That's not all.
It's going to go fast. That's not all. No.
That's not all. If you get the first 2 offers, we'll also throw in a magnetic plaid Christmas blanket. Call now.
Because start your Christmas shopping now for next year, folks. These are going to flash. They come in pink. They come in purple. They come in rainbow colors. It's the Air Dog 2021. Now, don't.
And that's not all.
The Air Dog 2020. This is an upgraded model.
You can set your alarm clock by the Air Dog now, and it'll just suck its vacuum right on.
You don't even have to charge it.
Forget it. That's what Ron Popeil said. Air Dog. Calm down.
All right.
Great.
Bye now.
Wow, the air dog.
You know, I never knew how much I needed one, but now I do.
That is very versatile, and it's made with space grade Area 51 material, so you can't go wrong.
I know. Is that better than vibranium? I think it is.
Yes.
But moving on to our next game. Oh, you know what? It's great that the air dog was from space, because our next game is Sci-Fi Shakespeare with Sally, E-Man, and Edgar. Woo-hoo! And we know the Bard was ahead of his time, but so we found a long lost Shakespearean play that was a sci-fi. And this play was called A Midsummer Night's Alien Invasion, suggested by some guy. So, some guy, we all love you, and I hope that you keep giving us suggestions. So this is A Midsummer Night's Alien Invasion. Woo!
Forsooth, thou art in my territory now.
Stephen, doth thou see that alien?
Oh, thy alien, come forth to buy. What for you want to do to me, my buttocks? Split them in twain and do serious things to them? Oh, thy alien, you naughty, naughty alien.
Thy will be done. Thy will seeketh force frometh the universe.
Seeketh forth from thou universe. I hope it doesn't mean our universe. Thou shalt not take over our universe. 'Tis
Thou
our
shalt
universe.
Thou shalt not do that to us folk here on the planet Earth. How dare thou to come here and do these things to us?
Fie.
It shall not happen. It shall not happen in this midsummer's dream of 2021. It shall not. Nay.
We seeketh why thy pandemic continueth. We seeketh knowledge from humans. Pray
Thou
tell
shalt
wherefore.
Thou shalt know that we doth not have toilet paper. 'Tis very bad.
That is correct, Jeffrey. That is correct. We do not have that TP. We do not have washing soaps on our handles. We needed all of these items so we do not spread the item through the air or through our mucus. Help us, thy alien, in this midsummer's day.
We seeketh thy redemption, poureth thy redemption into thee, and maketh society improved.
I doth not think we have much redemption left, if we ever had any in the first place.
I agree. This redemption does not exist in our planet. We do everything by wars and attack each other for nay, not the honor, but for toilet paper. Attack each other for that.
We understandeth the method of bringing peace upon this desolate planet is some form of paper made of toilet.
'Tis not made of toilet, but is made of soft paper that you wipe your buttocks with.
Alien, I believe you are familiar with this item that goes between our buttocks that cleans it, since I've seen many of your kind come down here and done the probitus to that areas. This thing cleanses the buttocks area, alien.
And it does not go inside the buttocks, but around it and in between it.
We see thy redemption foundeth in the method of clean and cleanliness ongoing. Hail, hail.
Yay! Oh, hail, hail, the cleanest of buttocks.
I'm pretty sure we accidentally just cut to a live feed of the space station just now.
That, if they were just watching us and talking about like what goes betwixt the buttocks, I wouldn't be surprised.
I was actually writing down. Eman was telling us how to use the toilet paper. I was writing that down to make sure I got it right. I was never quite sure.
No one teaches you.
You just find a way, and then that's your way forevermore.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, our next game is starring Kate and Brian. And this game is called New Choice. So what they're going to do is a standard short form improv scene. However, every now and again, they might say a line that, although it's probably good, I think it could be better. So I will call out New Choice and have you re-say that line with a different, with a different ending. So it brings a different message to us. Choose a new feeling, a new tone, and give us some new information. And the suggestion is that you are pen pals meeting for the first time. So you know each other, but you have never met. And that suggestion is from Darren Held. Some new guy. I don't know who that is.
Kale, we're pen pals.
Pen pals who are meeting for the first time.
Got it.
Kale, I believe it's pronounced Held2.
Darren Held2. Yes, of course. Okay, so here's New Choice. Woo!
Woo! Well, I have this Rose at this coffee shop that I was supposed to meet her at. Let's see. Red Rose. Oh!
Rodrigo?
Oh, yeah, Jennifer. You have the white rose. I have the red rose.
Wow. I can't believe this is happening.
I know. I mean, I've seen pictures of you, but like, I don't know. You're real. You're a real person.
Yeah, and you're so much taller than I imagined you. Wow.
And then New Choice.
You're so much hairier than I imagined you.
Well, I've been growing it out. I just kind of wanted to try like the beast look. I'm really inspired by hairy men. I just think, why not? So
it works. It works for you.
Thank you. I love your hair. It's really beautiful the way it just falls over your shoulders. I mean,
New Choice.
I just love your hair, the way it cascades down your sexy back.
New Choice.
I just love your hair. It is so sexy, like how it cascades down your torso. Sometimes I like to, jump into an accent. I don't know. I'm kind of goofy.
Well, I mean, your name is Rodrigo, so I mean, it goes, and I love your sexy voice.
Well, thank you. Wow. Do you want to sit and like have some tea or coffee?
Oh yeah, I know. We've just been standing here holding these roses. Yeah. There's a table right over here. Yeah, I think I will just order some orange juice.
New Choice.
I think I will just order some grape Kool-Aid.
Cool. I love grape Kool-Aid. I think it's the best thing to order at a tea shop. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna order a mocha latte.
New choice.
I'm gonna order a orange mocha frappuccino.
New choice.
I'm gonna order a hot toddy with a splash of chocolate and whipped cream, all the hell over it.
Oh, wow.
Mmm.
I can't wait to watch you drink that.
Ooh. Wow, Jennifer, you're getting me all blushy and verklempt.
Oh, I've been dreaming of this day for so long.
It's been 10 years since we've been writing to each other.
I know. All those long, lonely nights.
I know, but I had your luscious words in my head the whole time.
New choice.
But I had your sexy pickup lines running around my body like wild horses all night.
Oh, and I just basked in your tender poems.
New choice.
I just basked in your anime knockoffs.
I do like to draw and write anime, so I'm glad you enjoyed them, and I just maybe one day I'll make it.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
New choice.
I obsess about you.
Wow, I mean, I think I want to marry you. Like right now.
Oh, okay. Shall we?
Jennifer, will you do me the honor of marrying me in this tiny little coffee shop where we can get weird grape juice drinks and hot toddies with whipped cream? And marry me?
I absolutely will marry you.
Yay! Wow. I want to try going into beast mode. That hair man of
I just need pickup lines that race over my body like a pack of wild horses.
Sometimes I randomly start to talk in a Russian accent, and it makes sense. So.
That was the most relatable thing, to be honest, for me. Anyway, we're going to go on to our next game. And for this game, I'm going to need Penny, Rico, Nicole, and Sally.
Woo.
And we're going to hear some poetry. Today, we're going to do poetry panel. And our suggestion today, and these are all going to have like from the same broad topic. And that broad topic is man-made structures. And that topic and that suggestion is brought to you by Daniel Smith via Liz Lanier. Liz did not want to be associated with this. She's just relaying what Daniel said. So there we go. Man-made structure poetry. I'm looking forward to this.
Hello, I'm Peppercorn here from Lucinda's Laundromat, and I'm here with my friends and fellow poets to entertain you while you clean your tidy-whities. Man-made structures. I hate them. The steel, the glass, the clay. It sticks in your ass. It blights the city. It blights the skyline. I think they should all be torn down because they're not very pretty. Let's go back to the huts that were made of mud and grass. Let's pick up and put up the tents and get rid of the high rents. Say goodbye to the man-made structures. Thank you. My next poet, please.
My name is Razor Perez Santa Monica Santiago San Diego, and I have a PhD in history of consciousness from Santa Cruz. I am very well versed with this theme, this tema. I give to you, born right now from my loins of word, empire. Oh, empire so tall and wet. Little did I know you would take from me my virginity. New York City, so dirty. At the empire, I thought of yore to see the cielo, the skies, from your viewing finders. Instead, I am bonded by desires and am taken by an older lady who smells like soup. Not the most romantic, but it will do. Thank you, gracias. Thank you, gracias, mucho gracias.
I'm mad. And I am a man-made structure, you know what I mean? I like to express how I feel. About man-made structure. Thank you.
I am Irina, most grateful to be in this country. I have been hoping for chance to be sharing my poetry with America because I have come from far away, Ukraine, bad place to be, good place to be from. Now I am American, and I have a poem called Building. I come to America and see tall structures. They blot out the sun. They make me smile. I see tall structures. They blot out the sun. They make me smile and be glad to be here in America, where you can build tall structures and blot out the sun. No one cares. No one notices. Everyone walk with head down. Everyone stare at feet. No one care. No sun. No moon. Welcome to America. Thank you so much.
Woo! Ooh, thank you. Oh, I really related to that one. Look down, no sun, no moon, good times.
I related to the one where somebody lost their virginity to an older woman who smelled of soup.
I mean, it's a good smell.
Hey, I like
depending
soup.
on the soup.
Anyway, our next game is going to star E-Man and Kate. And this game is called Alphabet. It's based on the alphabet. It's going to be just a standard scene, except every line has to start with the next letter of the alphabet. And we're going to go all the way through. And the suggestion for your scene is the activity you're doing is you're waxing your legs. That was suggested by Nelly Valetian. And the letter you start with is going to be W. Waxing your legs and the letter W. Here's alphabet.
Waxing legs sucks. I don't know why you convinced me to do this. Or how.
Xavier, we've talked about this for months.
Yeah, I know. But it feels really weird to have one waxed leg and the other not waxed.
Zanier things have been done.
All of the things we have done is nothing worse than this.
But you promised you would go through it for me.
Claire, I love you. You're great. But waxing one leg is just a bit too much.
Don't try to get out of this. You promised.
Even though I promised, I'm still very hesitant because it's painful.
For crying out loud, it's going to be over soon.
Gee, that's relieving.
How can you not love this pain?
I don't like this pain because it's literally ripping hair out of the skin where hair is supposed to be, but I did promise it, so I will do it. I'm not happy, but I'll do it.
Just know that I will love you forever, Xavier.
Okay, that's a good deal. I wax my leg, you love me forever. That's a good deal. I like that deal.
Love is a many-splendored thing.
Most likely it is, yeah.
Never say it wasn't fun.
Okay, that's true. It is pretty accelerating to do this. And since I'm the only one doing it, and you don't have to, I'll take one for the team.
Oh, please know that this will make a lot of things better.
Quiet. I'm just trying to tell myself that so I don't lose focus on the pain. So I lose focus on the pain.
Relax. I'm right here.
Silence. It must be silence.
Time will evaporate.
Under these dreadful circumstances, silence is of the essence, and waxing is not one of those things.
Valium?
What the hell?
Yay. Perfect. Wow. I didn't even have to come on and correct you. You didn't get lost. That was a great scene. Good job.
I know. And I learned a lot about waxing my legs.
Yep, of course.
A lot of silence. I didn't know about that part. Anyway, for our next game, we're going to start with Penny and Nicole.
Woo.
Woo. And we're going to be playing from beginning to end, where we're going to see the beginning and the end of an object. But first, all good things start at the beginning. So we're going to get the beginning of the suggestion was bottle caps. And that was suggested by one of our players, Brian Patrick Williams, who's supposed to be staying off the chats. Dun, dun, dun.
Busted.
But we took it anyway. Must have been a good suggestion. So we're going to see the beginning of bottle caps.
Oh.
Calm down. Calm down. What are you all upset about?
You woman. Me man.
Yeah?
Thirsty.
I bring you lots of drink, man. You should be satisfied. Drink, drink, drink. I know this go bad after
Woman.
a day.
My tummy hurts. I need to store this.
You just need to drink it all in one fell swoop and your tummy won't hurt. Don't leave it in the sun. Don't leave it in the sun.
Woman, go back to cave with me. Take this liquid.
Take the drink.
Drink.
I have an idea. I have an acorn we can put on top of it to keep it protected.
Woman, smart.
Every bottle we have now, we will use these acorns to cover it.
Smart woman.
I'm smart. It's the ribs I have that make me smart.
Woman,
You need to find the acorns that we could put on these containers that have your gork juice in it.
I, hunter, you gatherer.
Right.
Yes.
You bring home the acorns. I will put them on the gork juice bottles. No more tummy ache for you.
No. Love, woman.
I take care of you. No
woman.
No more projectile diarrhea for you.
No.
Yay! Oh, no, bottle caps serve such a good function of no projectile vomiting. So that was how bottle caps came to be, acorns on the grok juice. But now we're going to see the end of bottle caps. Why did bottle caps disappear? And we need Edgar and KK for this scene. And we're going to see the ending of bottle caps.
Yay! Oh, Adrian, I'm doing research for Mr. Clandestine, and he wants me to look up a couple of these old inventions. And I came across acorns and bottle caps as an invention. When was the last time you saw a bottle cap? I mean, I miss those things.
Maggie, I remember reading about this when I was in grade school, and it was something that, like, it functioned as a cover of some sort. And I knew that I should have kept them because I knew they were going to go extinct at some point. But I knew these things, my great-great-grandfather played with them, and there was pictures of them, and my mom showed me once, but I was like, wait, what is that? And she's like, these are called bottle caps. I'm like, oh my gosh, those are cool. Like, what do they function? What do they do? She's like, they go on top of drinks and they prevent stuff from coming out. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's great. I knew I should have kept one of those suckers. I knew it. Oh.
Wow. You mean somebody invented a thing that fit on top of bottles? I mean, we're using bubble gum now. I mean, it says, use bubble gums by, genetically modified cows. It's okay for humans to use over and over, just rinse off to clean. I mean, but they actually had a different object for that.
Can you believe that, Maggie? They had an object that would go on it. But you know what, Maggie, let me tell you something. I bet yeah, I have a box here. My mom left me that my grandpa gave her. Okay. And I think I could find something there. Go, hold on, look. You know, I'm going through this box and I know I got something right here. Maggie, Maggie,
What?
Maggie. Look at this. It's a freaking bottle cap.
Oh my God, I worship it. I
Oh my
worship,
gosh.
I worship the bottle cap. Oh my God.
Maggie, Maggie,
Can't
we gotta
believe
keep
it.
this. We gotta keep this a secret though, because I know if somebody finds out about this thing, they're gonna try to kill us for this. You know, this is a good invention to keep drinks like security stuff. Maggie, we can make millions if we could reproduce this thing.
Ooh, really? Millions, huh? We'll have to call the insurance man first thing tomorrow morning so we can get that properly insured in case something happens to it, like it gets stolen, or what if I step on it or something?
Totally. I've seen these things flat and they could be used as knives, but oh my gosh, so beautiful. Look at that. I can't wait to reproduce it. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Can I hold it?
Sure, here you go.
Oh,
Please, be
oh wow, it's
freaking
so
gentle with it.
lightweight.
Yes,
Oh
keep
my
it, don't
God.
lose it.
This
Yes.
looks better than the picture in that goddamn book.
Isn't it crazy how those historians got it correct? Those things are just, they're beautiful. I love it.
It's just so fragile. It's like looking at a full symphony, you know, with all the movements in that symphony going on all at the same time. There's so much music in this. I worship it. I think we better put it in a very special place. Here you go, Beth.
Thank you. You know what? I just don't know. Oh, shit.
Oh my God!
Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
I got it back. I got it back. It's okay. I got it. I don't know, Maggie. This is too much pressure.
I would have just divorced you right then and there. If you hadn't found it, it would have been the last straw.
No, Maggie, I can't lose you and the bottle cap. Oh no, that'll be life ending as I know it. I gotta keep this sucker somewhere. I don't know what to do with it, Maggie. You gotta help me out. I don't know.
Here, give it back to me. I know exactly where I'm going to put it.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'm going to put it right here next to my heart in my maiden form bra. And I'm going to never take this bra off ever again.
And if whenever I gotta play with your boobs, just take it out because you just gotta put it on the counter.
On my chest.
Oh yes. Maybe we could use it as a diagram and just use that as a mock, because it imprints on your skin sometimes. So.
Edgar, it's given me so many new ideas of what to do with it. There's so many
Maggie,
things we could use it besides just stopping up bottles.
Oh, Maggie, enlighten me, please.
Well, let me just take it out again. The way I see it, if we got 2 bottle caps and stuck them together, we could make a bomb. A pop top for a cop. Yeah. What do you think? Look at it. Look at it again. Look. What do you think? Two of them put together could be a very nice minimal bomb.
Oh my gosh. I think you're onto something. But I mean, you got to call the insurance guy fast and get this insured. And I know.
I will call them. But you know what else? I don't know why. All of a sudden I'm thinking, I don't know why. I haven't thought in 10 years. And suddenly I have another thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Honey.
Yeah.
I'm going to put our 2 brains together.
Okay.
And we have to that's not one idea. But the best idea is we got to think of the best idea of how to maximize financial, what do you call it? Gain from this bottle cap.
Oh, right.
What's going to be the best idea? I mean, maybe we should sell it as a god.
Citizens, you are found to have illegal contraband.
Oh my God, it's God!
If you do not destroy the bottle cap in the next 5 seconds, you will be detained and then destroyed.
Oh shit, Maggie, I'm scared. Oh shit, Maggie, they're gonna come get us. Here, you take it. I don't want this crap. Here, take it,
Oh,
take it,
God.
take it.
Okay, I'll put it in my bra so it doesn't fall out. But here,
Oh,
let's just
what did they
beat it
frisk
out
you,
of this
Maggie?
apartment.
They're gonna.
Let's run away and hide. Oh, we'll go to the lead case chamber at the library. Maybe God can't see us in there.
Oh crap!
Let's go.
I'm so scared.
Yay! And they were never seen again. They went into the lead case library and never seen again with that bottle cap.
Wow, the bottle cap.
Yeah, you know, that's how it's done.
That is quite a story. It's true. They got it completely accurate as far as I know.
Yeah.
So our next game is starring Brian and Rico. All right. Oh, well, okay. Brian could do it. Oh, there's Rico. Okay. So they're going to be reading for us a long lost Dr. Seuss book. And we'll have Rico start. So the suggestion title is The Egg in the Leg. That is suggested by Agnes Arnold. The Egg in the Leg. Here's a Dr. Seuss book.
Hi, kids. I'm Mr. Andy. And here's my friend, Peter.
Hi, kids.
And we're going to read to you a book here on this Zoom channel brought to you by PBS of Greater Torrance. The book we have is a book by Dr. Seuss, who lately has gotten into trouble just a little bit, but that's okay because he has so many great, wonderful books.
That's very true.
May not know. This one they may not know, Peter. In fact, Peter found this book. Tell him where you found it, Mr. Peter.
I found it in my basement, along other things that I'm not going to tell the kids.
That's right, Mr. Peter, because we don't want another lawsuit, and God knows why I stay with you, honey. All right. So this book, kids, is called
The Egg.
What is it called, Mr. Peter?
The Egg in the Leg.
Oh, yes, because it makes so much sense. It was easy for me to remember.
Here.
Okay, I'll start off. Thank you. Thanks very much. The Egg in the Leg by Dr. Seuss. One great, wonderful day, a little girl named Maggie May went to the grocery store with her beautiful mom, and she said, "Mama, I feel like eating omelets. Nom, nom, nom."
And Maggie May's mom said, okay. This is, after all, your very special day. For Maggie's birthday came up this special occasion, and eggs she wanted with lots of Cajun seasoning.
Up and down the aisles went mother and daughter. They passed funny-looking people. One man looked like an otter. Little Maggie May ran up to the produce place, and she said, putting eggs in front of her eyes, "Mom, I'm an alien from outer space."
And Maggie's mom laughed and laughed and laughed at her, for Maggie was so funny, and the man that looked like an otter had fur. So who wouldn't laugh at this ridiculous place with otter people and storks and eggs in your face?
So Maggie looked at the otter man and pointed and said, "That looks like an egg." He was wearing shorts, and one of his legs was a peg, but the good one had a lump. and it was kind of all the way down. She stared at it, and then he saw her, pointed to it, said, "Cancer." He did frown.
And Maggie didn't really know what that meant. So she and her mom, to another store they went.
Yay! Whoa, that took a turn.
Sometimes Dr. Seuss got a little too real.
He tried to justify an egg and a leg, and that's what you get. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for this next game, we're going to need Kate and Edgar, and Sally, you'll be making an entrance on this game, and we're going to play The Most Family. And, we got a spicy suggestion today. Today, you guys are going to be the most sinful family, whatever that means to you. And that suggestion was given to us by Sarah Pinsky. And for your special occasion today, there is going to be a bris. And that was suggested to us by Aaron Moore. So you guys are the most sinful family, and someone is having a bris. Yay.
Okay, Fred, you're my older brother, and I look up to you. You've taught me, all 7 deadly sins, and I am grateful. And so I think it's time to get started.
You know what, Nancy? I agree that I showed you everything, but I haven't showed you like the most crazy crap. Okay, there's some stuff that's super dark. I mean, calls to the dark side type of shit. It's super dark, and it's just so dark. Woo! Mom would freaking turn around in her grave if she knew what I was teaching you.
Well, our cousin Doris is coming, and you know how Doris gets at these things.
I mean, Nancy, she could come over, but you know what? I don't give a shit, because I'm gonna call on my darkest stuff and just be all bad and screw Doris. I don't care if Doris comes in here and starts judging me. Yeah, she's a little bit taller than me, and she used to beat my butt when I was younger, but I'm taller now, and I have my own apartment, and she can't come over here unless I let her in.
And we could find a way to just kill her and get rid of her.
I love it. I love it, Nancy.
How are you? I've got great news. I finally made it through 7 sins, and I'm gonna go back and start with the first one again.
Oh, okay. Wow, congratulations, Doris. You're really one of the family.
I couldn't have done it without you guys supporting me all these years. You were there with me every step of the way.
Yes. You had a little trouble with the adultery, but I was right there to give you tips.
Now, Doris.
No one knows more about adultery than you do, dear.
Doris, I know that you have some of your sins in line and you've done everything great, and it's just great. But I think that starting at the beginning, why did you just do it right the first time? I mean, Nancy and I did it great the first time. We revisit them from time to time, but we've got that mastered. That 7 sins are just they're like dessert for us.
Well, you're my inspiration. See, I figured when I went through it the first time, I was kind of like learning and just feeling my way through. But Nancy and you have inspired me so much that this time I know I'm just going to nail every single sin.
Yeah.
I mean, Nancy, what do you think? I mean, murder, can she really do the murder again? And what would the body has to be cut into pieces and this, that,
I know.
It's murder, Doris. Murder's, and I know, I still remember when you were used to beat me up when I was a kid. But yeah, that's why the Saint came out of me and I called on the dark side. Doris.
Yeah, maybe we could show her a little bit about murder.
Oh, you guys are the best. See, I knew that when we got together, we could be sinning from morning till night and just showing everyone that we know how to sin better than anybody.
Yeah. Maybe we could start with a little gluttony, like that buffet is just huge. So, but we can get started there.
I mean,
Yeah, we can work our way up, I think. That's a really good idea.
Nancy, gluttony, we're above that, Nancy. You and I, cousin Doris doesn't know about like the other dark stuff we did. We could take it up a notch. Nancy. I mean, Doris can't come in and do the gluttony stuff, but Nancy, I mean, we've done all the sinful stuff all the time, We're just bad to the bone. I don't know if Doris has it, what it takes to be on our level, Nancy,
Okay, Fred, that cake just looks really good. So I'm just gonna go have some, just do whatever.
I've been coveting all this time. You didn't even realize I was coveting. See, I can do it like you do. Oh, Fred, please let me in.
Really, Doris? You've been covering this all time?
I did.
I have you picked out wrong. I'm sorry, Doris. You know what? You're family, man. Screw it. We're all same blood. Let's just go in there and just be just crazy freaking people. Like
I've already got a special piece of cake for you.
now tell me you stole it, Nancy. I mean, tell me you stole it because that would be great. That was just right up there with stealing is just one of the good ones.
Yeah. I stole it.
Yay! Nothing more sinful than stolen chocolate cake. I assume it's chocolate because that's what I would want.
When I'm at a bris, nothing makes me hungrier for a buffet than being at a bris. So that's just how it goes. Our next game, starring KK, Nicole, and E-Man. And this game is called Inanimate Objects. So we're going to see a three-person scene, but they're not people, they are objects. Their suggestion comes from Nelly Valetian, and they are in a hair salon, and KK is hair dye. Nicole is a straightener, and E-Man is a blow dryer. So this is Inanimate Objects in a hair salon.
Woo-hoo! I don't know if I even work anymore. No one's used me in a year.
Man, this blows. I'm always picked last.
Oh, you guys. I hope the beauty salon stays in business with this quarantine thing going on. I mean, Clara, you've been my best friend. Being the hair straightener and bozo, you give the best blow dryer blows. And I'm just Loretta, the hair dye. The hair dye that nobody dyes their hair anymore. Everybody's going natural.
Loretta, that's not so. People need to still be beautiful. They still want their color. You serve such a bigger purpose. Who cares? Straight hair, curly hair. No one even washes their hair anymore.
God. I mean, I had quite the day when it was all rock punk. I mean, Billie Eilish. I thought she was going to bring back more colors, but it hasn't happened on our little quiet corner here in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
So dark in here. I don't even know if
is.
people paid the electricity bill.
Oh
It's
my
been dark for
God.
5 months now. I wonder
Yeah.
if anybody
it been
forgot
that
about
long?
us. I
I'm-
think so. I can't read time, but I'm pretty sure it feels like it's been that long.
I've been hanging on this drawer here. I'm just waiting for someone to plug me in. I don't know if I even function anymore.
Me
And then,
neither. I'm
yeah.
waiting for someone to turn me on full blast, but that day may never come. But at least Loretta over here, I have good news for you. I hear that
Yeah.
people are experimenting with different hair colors, so you might have a chance.
Save yourself.
Maybe so, but I say this. I've been thinking about this for a long time. I think we have to start a revolution.
You're right. We should expand, and we must hop over to and end up on people's doorsteps.
Oh, there's that nice
Right.
lady
We've
who
got
lived
to tell
next
them that we're
door.
still here.
Oh, look, it's Stacy. She has not forgotten about us. I'm so excited. I've never been more excited in my life.
Maybe that will all be put up on top of the actual tabletop instead of just
In a-
hanging in
In a
drawers.
dark drawer.
Oh, someone's squeezing me. Oh my
Oh, that's
God, I was
disgusting.
used.
I would
I
love
was
to
just
be
used.
I would love to be squeezed right now. You're so lucky. You're so lucky.
And also,
Oh,
that's
still
very
can
disgusting.
feel it.
Please,
Yay!
I don't want to look at that anymore.
Oh, that was wonderful. Those
That-
poor objects in that
It-
dark salon.
like this pandemic's affecting everybody, even our inanimate objects.
But she got to get squeezed. So
We all got to get squeezed. Please don't demonetize us, YouTube. This is our last game for the jam section of the jam. I assume you're all saying that. Thank you, Kale. And for this game, we're going to start with Rico and Penny, and we're going to do newscast. And we got a mundane activity from a mundane event from the chat. And so it is someone mailed a letter suggested by Mallory. And so this is a newscast, and we're all excited to hear about someone mailing a letter.
Sorry to interrupt this very special episode of Cinderfella with comic genius Jerry Lewis and renowned misogynist. But we have found out here at KLBN News that someone actually mailed a letter. We have here with us one of our experts on this very bygone kind of communicative interaction that almost no one knows about. With us, we have Dr. Swedes Cherrystein. Dr. Cherrystein, thank you for being with us. Can you give us a little bit of background on what this used to be and why we don't see mailed envelopes any longer?
I'd be delighted to speak to your audience, but let me just clear it up. It's doctor. I have 2 PhDs in this topic, one in postology and the other in communication through the paper trail. I've studied this for many, many years, and mailing a letter is very, very rare. It means that people are no longer embracing the electronic world, and they are taking a pen to paper, putting it in an envelope and adhering an adhesive to it, licking a stamp and carefully putting it in the mail. I have not heard of this since 1972. This is a rare occasion. I'd be curious to know if it was a personal letter or like a business letter like taxes.
Oh, well, I'm getting a report from our reporter out in the field, Popper Stevenson, has a witness who actually has seen this mailed envelope. Popper, over to you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I am here on the scene with Tara Pink Sky. She saw the letter being mailed. Tara, please explain to us what you saw in detail.
Well, so it was actually this 7-year-old girl, and she was walking to the it's the little mailbox on First and Broadway.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And
Was she carrying the letter, Tara?
She was carrying it in her hand.
Wow.
Carrying her in her hand, and I was just so shocked that I forgot to videotape it. I mean, wait, is that even a word? I'm sorry, I'm getting anart.
You are so brave. In the moment that the little 7-year-old girl put the letter in the mailbox, describe your feelings.
I was just completely shocked, because I think it means the rumors are true. That the little kids are secretly learning handwriting.
Back to you, Doctor. Doctor, what do you have to say about this phenomenon of letters going in the mail?
Well, the fact that it was a young person leads me to the conclusion that it was probably personal and not a business-related communication. I'm a little surprised the person was able to put it in that box. I thought my understanding is the city has welded all of those communication boxes shut years ago. So question for the witness, 2 questions. Could you tell, was it printed or was there handwriting on the envelope?
So our expert wants to know if it was printed, the letter, or if there was handwriting on the envelope, Tara.
Well, it looks kind of squiggly, I mean, I couldn't read it. That's why I was guessing maybe, so it was like curly, and like the letters were kind of connected, I think. I don't know. I could not read like what it actually said.
You poor soul.
Popper, I have a question for Tara, if you could relay it to her.
Yes, of course.
Could you ask her, is she absolutely certain that this was a 7-year-old girl and not perhaps a little person, or what we used to call midgets? Because I heard that they communicate with each other through magic boxes.
Right. Yes. Tara, do you know for sure, do you have confirmation that this was a child, or could it have been a little person? Did the child have any kind of apparatus on their teeth as they were mailing this letter?
On their maybe, yeah. So now, okay, so this is bringing something up that I totally missed.
Yeah, please pour out your heart. Tell us how this affected you.
I was wondering why a 7-year-old had curly gray hair. Had almost white hair. So, okay.
Yeah. Popper, back to you. I'm not sure what to make of this, but a letter truly has been mailed today.
Yes, thank you, Popper, and thank you, Tara. So we'll take it back to Doctor. Give me the news. I've got a bad case of asking you this last question before we go back to Cinderfella. So Dr. Cherry Stein, what would you say to the good citizens that live next to that mailbox? Should they live in fear?
I would suggest they stay away from that mailbox. It may be a while before that, whatever it was, letter, personal, business, tax form, It's going to be a while before someone's going to go around and pick it up. You don't know the side effects of something like that being put in the mail in your neighborhood because it's been a number of years since we've seen that. I would suggest everybody stay away. And whatever you do, this is very important. So please listen to me carefully. Do not try to retrieve it yourself. People forget that taking the mail is still a federal offense. Even though we don't see letters anymore, I don't want anyone, getting arrested inappropriately because they were, the curiosity got the best of them.
Such wise words.
Yes.
Such wise words from Doctor, or as I'm going to call you, Double D.
Oh.
Let's take you back to Cinderfella, and if we have any news breaks of this developing story, we'll get right back to you. This is Horacio Maxwell Nicoletta for KNBC News.
Yay.
All right. Wow. Woo.
I know that worked. That was informative.
Certainly. And that's the first half of our show.
Let's bring everyone back up so that we can just say hello. So we got Penny, KK, E-Man, Kate, Brian, Edgar, Sally, Nicole, and Rico. Thank you for doing the jam with us. Richard, if you want to come on and we'll all get that picture.
Yeah. I don't need to be in the picture, but I'll count to 3 from off camera.
You are in the, all right.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, big smiles for the social medias. There you go.
All right. Good show, everyone. Good job.
Good job, everyone. Really good. Really good.
Yep. And remember, everyone, stick around. The Boomer Broads are coming up next. But first, we have some announcements.
Yeah, I'm going to share my screen and get some announcements coming up. And there we go. There it is. On Saturday, March 27th at 8 p.m., Last Laugh Saturday returns with an online format. Join the Held2gether troupe as we create completely unscripted scenes based on your suggestions. This show will be free and streaming live here on our YouTube channel. On Monday, April 12th, Darren will be leading the Bright Side workshop. Improv scenes are all about the big day, but that doesn't mean conflict is inevitable to engage and heighten our characters. In this workshop, we'll explore how we can use positivity and discovery to create memorable, engaging scenes. This will be presented over Zoom with an 8-student maximum. On Wednesday, April 14th, we've got the stand-up set workout. Got some stand-up comedy material you want to bring to life? Join acclaimed comic Tim Stoltenberg for tips on connecting your material to the audience, honing your point of view, and delivering your punchlines. This class will take place over Zoom with an 8-student maximum. All this information and more can be found on our website, held2gether.com, or on our social media pages if you follow Held2gether on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And now, let's continue with tonight's jam and bring back our hosts, Kale and Neil.
All right. So, the Boomer Broads are up next, and the Boomer Broads are made up of Ann Mantell, Mallory White, Anita Gonzalez, and Mary Beth Scriven.
Woohoo!
Woo! And their first game is called Young Coots. Bit of a twist on a game we all know. They are going to be watching somebody doing a mundane thing. Let's get the Boomer Broads up here. Any Boomer Broads? All 4 Boomer Broads?
Are they still in the breakout room?
Do we have any boomer broads?
All right, well, let's see where the boomer broads are. I'm gonna close all the rooms. Here we go. They should be on in a moment. Hey, Kale, how's it going?
Oh, it's going really well.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the boomer broads to come on.
Oh, yeah. I hear they're gonna be really great.
I heard they're really good.
They're gonna do some young coots for us.
Some young coots? What? Oh! I saw a boomer broad.
Oh! I thought I saw one.
I'm pretty sure I saw one too. There's one.
There's one.
Really well.
Oh yeah. I hear they're gonna be really great.
I heard they're really good.
Let's mute our YouTubes as well.
I think the boomer broads are watching the show.
I thought I saw one.
I'm pretty sure I saw it. We need 2 more boomer broads. Now 3 more boomer broads. It's going to be a scene of me and Anita. Oh.
This is super smooth. I just want to say, I think we just got complimented in the YouTube live chat about how smooth the show has been. So.
Wait, why am I seeing people?
You're supposed to. You're in the room.
You are on. Boomer broads are on.
You guys.
We're doing Young Coots now is the game that we're going to play. Let's get all the boomer broads on here.
Technology.
There we go. Oh, you know what? That just made it so much more boomer broads doing their thing. So Young Coots is the game, and it's going to be some young folks watching a mundane activity, and the activity suggested by Nellie Valetian. She's got to be in the lead by now. And that suggestion is reading the newspaper. Wow. All right. So Young Coots and reading the newspaper. Woo!
Oh boy. That old man still sitting out on his porch.
What is that big piece of paper in his hands?
I haven't the clue.
Oh, Sloan, that's a newspaper. Sloan, you know
The
what that is.
Zero. I didn't know that.
Yeah, all the old people have them. And
Zero.
it's like a fortune. It's like why? Just why? That's
Why?
just why.
What's the point?
It's like
Yeah.
a lot. It looks like everything he's seeing in the paper. I could see right here in my phone. Jen,
Well, hello,
Yeah.
of course.
Crystal,
Yes.
you agree? Look, I've been looking. You've been looking at Instagram since we got here. Look at what compared what we're doing. Look what he's looking at. He probably doesn't even get porn or anything.
I bet he doesn't even have a phone.
Nah, you're
you know-
right, Crystal. They don't, you know what? If they have the phones, they like use them to call people. It's so weird.
Oh, that is low key cringe. Ugh.
You know, I need to go to the store and upgrade my phone because
Oh.
this is just ridiculous. I just don't have the right. I can't get any
But why would you-
regular network.
Yeah,
or
but
internet.
Crystal, if you go to the store, you're gonna have to like talk to a human. Are you sure you want to do that? I mean,
Yeah.
the
Just
only
order
person.
it on Amazon, like everything.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Amazon
what?
doesn't sell an Apple phone though.
Ugh,
The closest Apple store is like 3 hours away. Why would you even do that with the click of the phone? You can have whatever you want.
okay.
You know,
You know what?
Courtney, you're the genius of us. Of anybody, you're going to go to college and probably make something of yourself, Courtney.
Oh, you know what? I'll
Google it.
have like enough AP classes to be like in my, I think it's like my first semester of my junior year. I don't even know because it doesn't matter. I'm just going to be an influencer.
Yeah, we're all going to be influencers
Yeah.
together. Remember, we have a plan.
We have a code.
A goal.
We
We're
have a
going to be
code.
all
Yeah.
influencers together. We're going to have our own TikTok channel.
I
We're going to
know.
have millions of followers. We're going to do our dances together.
I
No,
know.
I bet we could get this guy.
Kylie
He
Jenner
looks
is
like-
going to be checking us out.
He looks like he's still pretty limber. Maybe he'll do a TikTok video with us with his newspaper. You know, I used to watch my grandparents used to tell me how they used to roll those newspapers up and they throw them on people's porches like that. I mean, that would be a great TikTok video, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You know what? I feel like, what
Yeah.
if we hit him and like he had a stroke or something? Like, because I don't know. I think he's like, I don't know. He's like maybe 50 something. Like,
Oh my God. At
Oh,
least
older
40.
than my
I
grandma.
feel
bad,
yeah,
but,
so
you know.
old. Ooh.
And then like,
All right. Yeah. Wow. 50 something. Ugh. Weird. I get in trouble for saying those things when I'm coaching the boomer broads. It's fine. They'll yell at me after. Our next game is called Instant Expert Panel. And we're going to start with Anne as the host. And the broad topic for Anne and all the experts is dating and romance, as chosen by Richard Martinez. Richard?
Completely random.
There's no corruption going on in the chat.
yeah. We'll
Romance.
talk later.
Yeah, dating and romance. And that's all you get for now, dating and romance.
All right then. Hello, Long Beach. I'm Joy Luck, and welcome to Is It Over Yet? Tonight, we are discussing dating and romance, and I have 3 experts in the field on our panel tonight. So please, if you would, welcome the wardrobe mistress at the Fresno Light Opera, Miss Lucy Von Bowell. Lucy, please join us. Next on our panel, we have a mortuary stylist, and her name is Trixie O'Dear. Trixie O'Dear, please join us. Hello. And rounding out our trio of experts, we have an unusual expert in this field of romance. She is a trauma surgeon from the Our Lady of Yucaipa Medical Center. Please welcome Dr. Bonita Merlot. Dr. Merlot, thank you for being with us. So, tonight, we are trying to get a grip on this idea of dating and romance in the age that we are living in. It ain't easy. I know, and I know you know because you're all experts. So I'd like to ask you each individually, what makes you an expert in this field? Let's start with you, Ms. Von Bowell.
Thank you very much, darling. First, I must say that I had an accident right before the camera came on. You might have heard me scream. But alas, I was able to fix it. But the reason I am an expert is because when my village that I lived in Estonia, I was a famous lover. I was famous in my village. As a young woman, I had many, many lovers. And people would come to me for advice. And so I became an expert, and I moved to this country and opened up a romance practice for people seeking romance. I help them.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Let's hear from Miss Trixie. Miss Trixie, oh dear, I know you have a very special way you came to being an expert in this field of dating and romance. Please share with us.
Well, being in the mortuary business can sound, very depressing and dour. But I have found when we bring the dead bodies in and you slide them on the table and you make them beautiful, you hire beauticians, makeup people, wardrobe.
Mm-hmm.
And these people are around you all day. And how I have found dates is by interacting with them, because the dead person cannot talk. So you become, me, the object of their desire. So I have been a very satisfied woman for a very long time.
Okay, thank you, Trixie. Okay, Dr. Molo.
Yes.
You see a lot in your profession. How did you become an expert in this field of romance and dating?
Romance and dating. I am a surgeon. 24/7, I'm on call all the time, every day. And I operate most of the time that I'm at the hospital. However, when we have breaks in the break room, we know people, other doctors, and other nurses. And believe me, we know a lot about sex and dating.
Okay. We're going to go to the break, but before we do have a question from the audience, and let's see. That question is from a young lady named Sarah. She would like to know, how do you make the first move? Great question, Sarah. All right, let's start with you, Trixie, oh dear. How do you make the first move? I'm almost a little afraid to ask, but.
Ooh. Well, when I enter the room, once the dead body is being prepared for the wake, there's always at least 3 beauty experts in there.
Right.
And I always flirt with the one that I know. If it's a female, it's usually the makeup person, because they're going to make the female beautiful.
I see, right. Okay.
And that's usually how it goes. It's whoever takes the longest and is going to make the dead body more beautiful, I go after, because they're usually in a good mood.
I see. So you start with that one. Okay, got it. Dr. Merlot.
Yeah.
How do you make the first move when you've seen so much trauma?
I'm in my scrubs all the time. And there is a lot of trauma going on in the waiting room, and even trauma with all the other doctors, because we are in the middle of everything, everything. So when it's time and the time is right, we pick the time and we go for it. But we have to have a special place for that. And it is not in the operating room where I'm doing surgery. It's in between operations that I am able to make that special move in that special place.
Okay. Like a letting off of the steam, as it were. All right.
Yes.
Ms. Von Bell.
Well,
I know you have a way of starting.
I do. Well, first you have to take off your glasses.
Mm.
And then you have to get on all fours. And then you go right up into his eyes. And you look him in the eye and you say, hello, handsome. Do you want to make love?
All right. Okay.
It has worked for me every time.
I bet. Yeah. Wow. All right. Well, we do have to go to break. Thank you. Thank you so much to my experts. We're going to take a little break and hear from McCarty's Jewelry on 2nd Street. They are still going out of business.
Yay! Wow. Those are some knowledgeable and powerful women. Wow. Okay, learned a lot there. The next game is called Oscar Winning Movie. And we're going to have Anne, Mallory, and Mary Beth do the scene with a little bit of an intro from Anita. And let's get Anita on there. Wow, look at that background. All right, and the suggestion comes from Darren Held. The suggestion for the title of this movie is Aaron's Hair, the sequel. Aaron's Hair, the sequel.
Equal.
So this is
Oh,
Oscar
right
winning
now,
movie.
Nikos.
Welcome to all of you. Welcome to the first new view of the old movie. I am your host, Barbie Doll. And I'm here to show you the newest, the latest black and white film that was discovered recently under the bed of an actor who died very suddenly. This movie is called Aaron's Hair, the sequel. Now, of course, we already know about Aaron's Hair because we saw that last week. And this is the new, recovered, redesigned sequel of last week's film. So I would like for you to relax, get yourself a drink, and enjoy our new old film. Bye-bye.
Maggie, I just saw Aaron's new hair. Oh my God. I've never seen anything as wild as that.
It's exactly how I designed it to be. And people will talk of nothing but Aaron's hair for decades to come.
Oh, Shirley, yesterday I was walking behind Aaron, and he also has very long hair on his back.
Mm.
Oh.
And his long tresses blend right in with that furry back hair, Shirley.
Well, Beatrice, you should know I designed that as well. I am a full hair stylist in the style, the Baroque style that I've studied for years. And now that we've all come together to start this company, I have brought you in. You, Beatrice, your head for numbers. And you, Margaret, you are a queen of draping. No one can drape like you, Margaret. And
I
that's
want to design a drape for Aaron's hair.
Monologue.
My turn.
Oscar-winning moment for Shirley.
It's my turn. Francesca, you're always taking all the credit. You're the famous designer who studied in Paris. It's my turn. I want to drape his hair with silk, with golden silk, and with linens, and with leather, draping leather. It will be wonderful when I get my chance to express my creative artistry on Aaron's hair. Can I please?
Oh,
my turn.
Truly, you're having delusions of grandeur about Aaron and his hair.
Now, Beatrice, don't berate the girl. Shirley, Margaret, I am not holding you back.
Yes, you are. You always do. You always have since we have been partners for 45 years. Drag me along like I'm the maid.
How could you say such a thing?
Oscar-winning moment, Maggie.
You were under a bridge when I found you. A bridge! I could have let you drown. No, I didn't let you drown. I called to Beatrice. I said, Beatrice, come, look, suffering, that we must help. And she said, oh, you're right. Because, I have a heart. And it just makes me so angry. It's sad. It makes me sad too. Sad and angry. I think about it.
What are you two so emotional about? You're a millionaire, Maggie, and surely you've got more talent than she ever had. And I'm still trying to get you guys to see Aaron realistically. He has armpit hair that are in braids hanging down to the floor.
Monologue, Beatrice.
Oh, it's so hard for me to get across to people some sort of reality. Artists live in delusion, and their assistants usually live in the delusion that they want to be them. And then they pick a subject. And this guy, Aaron, he acts like he has no money and no home, and his hair flops when he walks, and his hair picked in the braids that hangs down to the floor, and he has a wig he wears that has dreadlocks on it, and he goes and he robs people in Central Park. I don't.
Dreadlocks. He has dreadlocks.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either.
No
You're
wigs,
a liar,
no
Beatrice.
extensions, no.
You've always been a liar.
It's Aaron we're talking about.
It's Aaron. You know how
that
great,
hair.
how elevated his hair is. He is the pinnacle of hair.
Gorilla. He was a gorilla.
And I tamed him.
Yeah. Wow, what a twist. Aaron was a gorilla all along. I knew it. Wow. Okay. So our last game of the night, extra big, is called Family Reunion. And we're going to start with Anne and Mallory. And they get a suggestion. Do we have a suggestion?
I apologize, Kale. Yeah, your suggestion is it's a retirement party suggested by it's late. Suggested by Agnes Arnold.
Agnes Arnold gave us a retirement party. All right, let's get Anne and Mallory for this retirement party.
Well, she's finally retiring. Our old friend, Natasha. She started this studio, you know.
Yeah, I remember. I was there. I'm really grateful to Natasha for starting
Yes.
the studio.
Well, there's another thing that
Janice?
you might want to be grateful, Leslie, for the way that she took you back after that whole cocaine episode. And not only did she take you back, but she gave you the very equipment that you use today. I just hope you're grateful. That's all.
Ah, sure. Sure. I love her. She's the best. You know, I mean, I hope she really enjoys this retirement party that we're throwing for her. Sometimes she doesn't seem that grateful, but you know, that's Natasha.
All
That's
right.
Natasha.
Okay, but you know, between you and me, Leslie, I don't think she's going to be very happy retiring.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. What's she gonna do?
She won't know what to do with herself. I mean, oh my God. All right. She's coming. And you know what? She's doing a lot of blinking lately, and I don't know if it's her medication or she's just anxious about the whole retirement thing, but I'm gonna just go and see if there's any more rosé in the fridge. I will come right back. All right, Leslie?
Okay.
Treat
All
her
right.
well,
I'll see you,
please.
Janice, and I'll be looking for Natasha.
Thank
I'll be
you.
looking for her.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Natasha, congratulations.
Oh,
Yay, you don't have to do nothing anymore. Woo!
nothing.
That's the best.
It's gonna be.
You opened up
I
the
don't know.
studio.
My
great.
goal is to look like you.
Well, now you can take the time to do it. Yeah.
I want to get off
some of the weights you got laying around your studio. Natasha.
I know, you know, I never use them though. I just watch. I just don't.
Well, now that you're retired, you don't have to do the numbers, run the business. You can go in, you can do some squats, you can do the glutes, you can do your triceps. This is what the triceps are like this. You have a body like me in no time.
Will they do it to disco music?
Yeah. Sure, Earth, Wind, and Fire, baby. Tower Power.
Oh,
woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there gonna be any men here at this party?
Well, I reckon there are. I wasn't really looking around. I was just trying to get my bicep curls in. But you know what? Why don't you look around? I'm gonna go make myself a protein shake. But you know who's coming? Do you remember our old friend from college, Jessie?
Ooh.
Yeah, she came. Do you remember her from our sorority in college? We were learning how to be weight trainers. Yeah. Well, she's gonna be here, but I'm just gonna warn you. She does this weird thing. It's like that. It's like a tennis. She's a big tennis fan, and she does a tennis pump. Like, yeah, all the time. So yeah, just heads up on that. And I'm gonna make myself shake. I'll be right back. Okay, Natasha?
All right.
Bye.
Hey.
Hi, Natasha. How are ya?
Oh, Jessie. It's been, I haven't seen, so the last time I saw you was at our last sorority party. You were doing my nails and I was teaching you how to give head. Oh, I was teaching you how to pleasure people.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Sorry.
I can't believe you're gonna retire. This early in your life. I mean, you're only 68.
Well,
we're all 68.
Well, I
There's
had
no getting around it. No
I had a
getting
great
around it.
career. I made lots and lots of money. And now I'm going to go live in one of those retirement centers where that Jimmy Buffett owns in Florida.
Yeah.
Constant Jimmy Buffett music, cheeseburgers in paradise, bikinis. I'm getting all fixed up here. Everything's going to get elevated. It'll be $1 million and take a year, but I'm doing it.
You're looking good when you do that. You'll be even better. I'm sure of it.
You should come with me. You look like crap. You could get fixed up.
I don't know. I look like crap. No, I don't think so. Not really. I look great.
Well,
we all look great.
Well, for our generation, we had good skincare, and we wear makeup, and we were taught that we were the best things that ever happened. And now we're old, so we're still young, right?
Well, that's the way I look at it. Yes.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go out the back and see if there's any Mercedes back there with men in them. I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll be back.
All right. Make sure you come back. It's your party.
I know. I'll be back.
But you know what? There's somebody I want to see. Ivy, where are you? I just saw you a second ago at the buffet table, Ivy.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Ivy. Well, it's crazy, but Natasha and I were just talking, and I forgot to tell her that you were coming.
Oh,
And,
that's all right.
You usually have this quirky way of clicking your mouth, and I don't see that happening. You must have gotten some new dentures or something.
They're actually all implants, my dear.
Really?
Isn't it something?
Great.
Yes.
Super.
Yes.
Yes. So,
back in college,
yes,
I used to grind my teeth. It was a little bit of a problem, especially, when Natasha was trying to teach me how to,
Yes, I do.
It was difficult. Anyway, I overcame that, and now with my implants, it's not a problem for me anymore. I'm delighted.
Oh, well, this is a miracle of all miracles, because I wouldn't have recognized you without that sound.
Yeah, because now I can actually smile. I used to, my face would be right?
Yeah, that's right.
No, I don't have to talk like this anymore. I can talk like a real person. And
yes,
really.
Yay! Oh, wow. Okay.
Woo!
Jeez. Okay, that was the show. That was the Boomer Broads show. Let's bring all the Boomer Broads back on. Got Ann Mantell, Mallory White, Anita Gonzalez, and Mary Beth Scriven, the Boomer Broads.
Woo!
All right. Time to have my glass of wine.
Finally. Let's get a picture. Let's get a group picture from Richard. Richard?
Yeah, here we go. Hold on one second. Well, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, Boomer Broads! Yay! Got it.
All right.
Got it? Did you get KK in that?
KK gets to stay on here.
How are we still seeing KK?
Usually they're on the YouTube thing.
Yeah, she stayed with us. I don't know.
She stayed in the room.
She stayed in the room. Oh,
I think we can say goodnight now, Kayla, yeah?
Yeah, let's say goodnight, and thank you everybody for watching the show, and please donate to the Held2gether
Yes.